This is my grandma, Ellen Abel, otherwise known as Louise Hannah. And this is the story of her life during Jim Crow, a time when what feels like fiction was reality. Going Home Again tells the story of a young black woman coming of age in segregated Miami, raised under the strict rules of her father's house and the even harsher reality of Jim Crow. She grows up longing for space to breathe, to choose, and to become herself.
When I read the book, it brought back memories. Her changing relationship with her sister, it was in flux. Yes, they loved each other, but each one of them was trying to establish herself with each other and within the hierarchy of the family, you might say. And that was something that I think that a lot of people can really relate to. I certainly did.
When Louise meets Jay, a charming Vietnam vet with a Detroit swagger, she believes she's found her way out. But Going Home Again challenged the idea that love doesn't always equal freedom.
It was like you could step into the book and you're doing it like it was you, and you get the feelings and everything that go with it. And I so loved how she got rid of that jerk.
At its core, this book is about the battles women fight quietly. As Louise writes, breaking away from daddy's rules was the first war I had to win. Loving myself, that was the victory.
I identified with a lot of stuff. It's just, she had to contend with her father being upset and his macho self that figured if he hollered at her enough or whatever that she'd come to and get to going.
This is a story about faith, forgiveness, and the cost of choosing yourself.
I think the courage of the author in her life and all the things that were there that happened and the courage that she had to go on and keep going. All of it was amazing to me.
Going Home Again is for anyone who has ever stayed too long, hoped too hard, or had to rebuild their home from the inside out.
It would be important for anyone reading who was going through this kind of thing to find out and to realize that your life isn't over because of some mistake you made along the way, that there's always an opportunity to regroup and refocus and go forth with your life and be productive.
It's for black women, for mothers, for daughters, for readers who understand that survival is not weakness, it's strategy.
Her book gave me a lot of hindsight into what I was feeling. I didn't think I was crazy anymore.
To see how she's made it through so far, and as she's told her story, made me reflect on my story and some other people's story, and they're all different, and literally we've all come to the same place for right now, and we've made it, and we're stronger for it.
It isn't just a Louise Hannah story. It's a reminder that going home again doesn't always mean returning to a place. Sometimes it means returning to yourself.
Her first book, is a story of how someone grows up, not making the best decisions to making better decisions. But at the end, the person who gives you the grace you need, the person who gives you the meaning you need, and really purpose is God. And so here she is. She was saved later on in life, but still, there's a lot of things that come full circle in her case. And now the new book, is my understanding, it just seems like she's saying, okay, now all the stuff God has brought me through, now that I know more about God, I know more about how to debrief my life and how to explain stuff that happened in my past. And now I'm going to tell you where it's heading. So I'm really excited to see, what she says in it, because I think God will use it for his glory and her good.